Okay, this is a good example. Hello, I just thought of a... Oh no, I thought of... I remembered this old trick that I thought of, like ages ago, but I thought about it in terms of corners, and I realized it's a lot easier to use for edges. To the point that I think it's like actually usable and solves the corner variant. It's not really... I'll try to talk about the corner variant though. But okay, so the idea is that whenever we have a cycle that's completely flipped, so this one's completely flipped, then we can actually modify the cycle if the last com is bad. So okay, let's just trace it with like a standard UB cycle break. So this is kind of like fixing up your bad cycle breaks. So we break the UB, go to here, DL, RD, BU. Oh no, I don't like this case. I mean, it's actually probably not that bad, but I don't like it. So I'm gonna see, is there a way we can avoid this? And the answer is yes. If you, yeah, so the idea is that, you know, we can write the cycle as like A, B, C, A prime, but then we can like go backwards too, and we can start here instead. So we can instead do like this, and then, oh, okay, this. So we're gonna have to go backwards and flip the two targets so that we end up going to UB again. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's like, we want to go back two targets and end and choose the column that gives us UB. And that way the rest of the cycle will continue the same, but then we skip the last alg because we've done the effect of the last alg as the first alg. And so it turns out that you can exactly compute what the corrected alg is by going backwards two targets. So, you know, the last target is BU, so we go backwards here and here were the targets. So we go here, 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 here. So it's here and here are the last two targets. And then we flip them, and this becomes our com. And yeah, we can actually see what happens if we trace them here. We go here, 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 and that's a lot better. So, yes. Why does this work? I mean, yeah, it's kind of exactly what I said. Like, we're going backwards twice in a cycle, but that's going to, because we're like going backwards from the flipped side, we're gonna have to flip everything along the way to make it restored. It's kind of hard to explain, but hopefully that makes sense. Silly cancellation. For corners, I don't have a good example. I'll have to think of one. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Is this right? No. Shoot. No, that's not what I wanted. Is this what I wanted? No, it's not. Maybe this has to be a different target. Sorry, this is a revised, I didn't prepare. Yeah, I think I can't do that. Maybe this. Yeah, this works. Okay. So, okay, if we're going to cycle break to UBR, which is my default here, we can go here, UBR, BUL, RDB, RDF, sorry, RUB, and okay, this com sucks, right? At least I don't do a good alg. It's old thing from Dylan's sheet. So you can go backwards too, and then you have to pick, this time because it's corners, you don't just have the flip, you have to twist in the right direction when you go backwards too. And I realized that my example doesn't really work, but at least not how I intended it. Because I wanted this. But that's not gonna... No, but... I guess this works. Yeah, okay, so it's like the UFR, UBL, UBL, DFR. I mean, this is pretty good, but it's an APERM. I guess we're forcing an APERM, but I don't know. I should go back to the previous example. Okay, so this is the previous example. So yeah, point is that this column sucks. So we can go backwards and make it so that we hit this target so that we get UBR. So we go, okay, what's the sticker on the second last piece, which results in hitting the sticker on the last piece that goes to UBR. This is why it's probably impractical for corners. And it's UBL, so then we go, okay, we do this, and then the first column we decided on. Right. And I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if this is, like, that is a good cycle break. Like, I want to do that. Like, go to LEB. But, yeah. I don't know. Corners is not really applicable nicely. Edges it is. Hopefully it's clear how that works. I feel like you could apply that quite a lot. Because there's that whole tech I mentioned a while ago about flipping cycles by cycle breaking into edge flips mid-cycle. And a lot of the theory for that was trying to determine which comms were good to flip. And from this, we've got a new source, new source of ways to flip comms efficiently. So yeah, it's interesting. I'm interested to hear what people think. I don't know if I'll actually use this in solves, but I feel like it could be good. I think that's all I have to say.